Hello.
What is that?
We're back. Uh, I know it's been a long time, and now it's a very different video. If you might have noticed, but I'm a programmer, and I am interested in things like this. And I recently had troubles trying to get this to work. Okay, and it was very frustrating. And I managed to get it to work finally, and it took a while.
Bruh.
Actually, I was interested in this like 4 years ago, blah 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 blah, but I didn't have enough resources, especially the hardware level, to get it to work. And then 4 years after, I still didn't, and I managed, and now I finally got this to work. When I mean this to work, I mean finally get VirtualBox kalilinux, running with Wi-Fi, and also I can now do things like Aircrack and different things you might have seen in penetration testing or whatever you want, right? It's a great feeling because it just works. It's so good, and I just want to share around, my what I've learned, and maybe to help anyone out there who will probably have the same problems, or if you just want to learn, and if you're interested in things like this, why not? So, what are the things that you need? Uh, well, you're gonna need, for me, I use VirtualBox, right? It's free. Uh, and I used external, USB wireless adapter, TP-Link, TLWN722N, okay? And I bought that one recently. And you need another tool. Basically, everything you need is free besides the TP-Link. So that's what you are gonna need, okay? And we are gonna go through downloading some things, installing some headers, updating your library, and updating your operating systems, modules and things. So that's pretty much pretty much that for now, and we'll see. We're gonna learn as we go. You know, we're gonna see what we need along the way. Okay, so let's start. As you see, I have a VirtualBox open here, and this is the my main OS that I'm using, and this is where I tested the fix on, and it worked. And this one I'm gonna delete so we can start from scratch. I'm gonna delete our files, and I'm gonna import a new file. Okay, now I'm gonna import this one here, the Kali Linux 2022 blah 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 .ova. Okay, and you also need to install the extension pack because we are going to be needing some of the features there, like USB 2.0. Now, I don't know if it's a requirement, all right, but that's what I use, and that's what worked for me. Okay, so it's not gonna even take a while to download. As you see, it's 10 megabytes, 10.7, and it's just simple double click and install. That's pretty much it. I already have it installed, and you can see the description here, so I don't want to reinstall it. So if you double click on install, it's gonna handle everything for you. So I think you should do that one first, okay? First you do this, you install the extension pack, okay? And I'm assuming you're gonna download this, all right, or this version of Ubuntu, sorry, of Kali Linux, okay? Because that's the one I'm using. Or if you have your own version, let's see, let's see if it works together. But there's different fixes online, and I didn't try that one because that was not what I was using. I was using this one, so that's what I'm gonna be working with. All right. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna import appliance. All right. I'm gonna import a new appliance from here, and let's import it. So we're here, and I'm gonna import this, and we go next, I leave everything as default and we go import. And I agree to the terms. So as you see, it's important. So it shouldn't take a while. It shouldn't take a long time, and it could be done in a couple seconds. So let's just wait for it. All right, here we go. It imported. So let's change the name. Let's see. Go to settings and let's just make it something. I don't know. Help, for example. You can be whatever you want. And let's go down here to network. Okay. Make sure it's in NAT. That's what I used. Okay. I use NAT. All right. And go over to USB. All right. Now, after installing, the VirtualBox extension pack, you remember this one here. I think this USB 2.0 option should be available to you. Okay. Now you should select this one, and then you should go here, all right, on this plus icon here to add a new USB filter. Okay. And now you're gonna see all the list of your devices connected to your laptop, and then I guess that that meets some requirements. And here we want the you know the network interface card. For me, this is the TP-Link wireless card, so I'm gonna click it. All right, and here it is. Now, VirtualBox has this now, and it's gonna attach to my Kali Linux when I run it. And I click OK. Okay, and let's spin up the OS. So I'm gonna show you the version of the kernel. And if you heard that, that's the Wi-Fi adapter. So I'm gonna just come down here and you can see it's 5.16.0. Okay, but like I said, we're gonna upgrade to 5.18. Okay, and we are gonna work with them. Alright, so let's just boot into this one for now. This is the default one, which is 5.16, and it's doing its thing. So let's wait. So we're just gonna type in the password. Let me make it bigger. Kali and Kali. That is the default one for this system. And here we go. Very, very, very good looking. I am loving it. All right. So let's see what we have here. It says we have one wired connection, which is active. Okay. So let's open up Firefox, or if you want to be cool, you can just do Firefox, and then what you want to do. So google.com, for example. So it spins up Firefox and goes to that address that you specified. And here we go. Uh, I have internet connection. Okay. So I'm gonna go to the root terminal emulator. Okay. Enter my password here, which is Kali, which is the default one for the system. And I'm gonna type in ifconfig. Okay. I want to see my configurations, and you see here I have three. Okay. Now, if you have two, do not worry. Okay, because even though I have three, for what I want to do, which is the aircrack and stuff, it's still not going to work. Okay, because I do not still have the appropriate drivers, and that is what we're gonna install. Okay, now along the way, this is gonna go away, and it's gonna come back. All right, so do not worry if this is too for you. You know, so let me prove my point right here. So now I wanna do a simple command. Okay, I wanna do the airmon thing. If I do iwconfig and I see here the adapter and the mode is managed. Okay, Now if I want to change this to, I'm gonna change this to monitor. Okay, so I can, you know, monitor monitor mode. So I am going to stop it. Okay, I'm just gonna type in this, or I'm gonna copy and paste in this. All right, which is airmon-ng. I'm just gonna type in airmon-ng. Okay, check kill. All right. Anyway, 580. Now, I'm gonna go next to iwconfig. Okay, and I'm gonna type in the name of the network adapter, and then mode 0, mode monitor, and then it says this. Now this is very hard aching. Now this was a problem for me. Okay, I had the network adapter, but I couldn't do anything with it. Now that's the whole point of this video, that even if you have it or you don't have it, it's not going to work initially. So that's what I want to help with this video, hopefully. Okay. Um, Now if I do uname.r, you can see here, like I said before, it's 5.16.0, but we are going to upgrade to 5.18. Okay, point something. I don't know the exact value, but that's it. Okay, so I'm just saying here that even if you have this, okay, or you don't have this, it doesn't matter. So do not be worried. Okay, now I'm gonna do ifconfig one more time, and you see it's gone. Okay, obviously because I killed it, but it's gone nonetheless. Okay, so if it's not there, don't worry, you don't have to kill it. If it's there, you can do with me, kill it, and we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, so it's gone, and I have no internet connection. All right, now what do we do next? We need to upgrade. Okay, so let's upgrade. So how do we upgrade? Just give me a moment. Okay, so it's upgrading time. So just type in these following commands. All right, just make sure that you are in the roots, or next you have to put sudo in front of it. So I'm just gonna put sudo, or sudo, if you will, and I'm gonna type in this. Okay, update. Okay, now this might take some time. Okay, so just go wait a couple minutes. It's gonna install lots of things, download, um, be back. So let's just let it run. Okay, here we go. Now we are here. We type in sudo apt upgrade. Now before we do this, no, let's just do it. Upgrade. Okay, and let's let it all the list of things it's gonna upgrade for us. And we just we type in yes, we just put Y, and we click on enter. All right, now there's a lot of things here, a lot of packages, for it to upgrade. So it might take even more time. Okay, no surprise there. So just let it run and come back to it. So during the very long installation process, you're gonna see something like this, and all I do is I just use the arrow keys to navigate, go up and go down, and I click spacebar, select, and spacebar again to select both of them, and I just hit enter, and then it continues. So that's for that. Let's finish. All right, there we go. All right, so the next you're gonna do is install this. So just type in sudo again, alright, install bc. Okay, so you just type in this. Cool. And now what is left to do is reboot. Okay, so you have to do sudo reboot. Now you can, however you want to reboot your, your box is fine, but I do like this, and it's gonna restart. So here we go. Now let's wait for it, and we're gonna check out something here. So if I go here, now we see we have these options now. We have 5.18.0, okay, and this is what we're gonna go with. All right, 5.18.0. Now I hit enter here, and it's gonna load this part. The previous one was 16, I believe, if I remember correctly. And everything is same here. Kali. Here we go back to the very nice user interface. And I open up the terminal, and again I do uname -r, as you see here, and here it is. And I'm gonna do iwconfig, and I still have these two. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna close this window, and I'm gonna open up the root terminal emulator. Okay. And I'm gonna type in my password, which is Kali. All right. Now I am going to navigate to the desktop. So just do cd, slash this. Then I think it's in home. I think it's in Kali. Okay. And then it's in desktop. Okay. So once you're in desktop, you are gonna type in wget, because we're gonna install a package now. Okay. So I'm just gonna copy the URL, and I'm gonna paste it here. Alright, and I'm gonna hit enter. It's gonna download. And here it is. It's downloaded in the desktop. If I just minimize this here, and then here it is. So now let's continue with the next command. So the next command is you're gonna do this sudo apt-get. Alright, install. I'm just gonna copy and paste here. Okay, we're gonna install the build essentials. We're gonna paste, and then it's gonna do what it does here. This is the thing, and then this, and then we click Y. This type in Y to continue. Alright, it's done. So I'm just gonna clear my console now. Now I'm gonna try to unzip, like copy this. So I'm just gonna type in gzip. Okay, gzip. So I'm gonna increase it more again. I'm gonna type in gzip. Okay, -d. All right. Now R, the name of the file. In this case, it's this. Okay, so I just hit tab to autocomplete for me, and I just hit enter. Okay, and now I do tar, tar. Okay, -xf, and then the name of the file again. Okay, and now if we go back to the desktop, it's here. Here it is. Now I'm gonna cd into this. Okay, into this folder that was here, and then now I'm here. Okay, okay. Now we're gonna do this sudo make. Okay. Now this also might take some time as well. It will take some time. So just enjoy, and we'll come back to it later. Okay, and we're back. it's finished the command. And what do we do next? We do this. We type in sudo, okay, make and install, okay, and then you hit enter. All right, now it's gonna do its thing, and there we go. And now you do sudo and modprobe, okay, and then you type 8. Just hold on a bit. I'm gonna enable numlock 8, okay, 188 EU. All right, and do this, okay, and then you reboot, okay. So just do sudo, sorry, sudo reboot, and hit enter, and let's see. All right, here we go. So we log in, Kali as usual, and let's see. We go here, right? Type in the password, and now we do iwconfig, all right? And now you see here we have WLAN 0. It's up here. Okay. So it installed, all right? And we can just go with Firefox here, and we have internet connection as well. Everything works fine. Now, time for the juicy stuff. So let's uh let's do what we tried to do before that the command failed. All right, it was airmon, right? Ng, okay. Check kill. All right, okay. Um, Now you do iwconfig, okay, and make sure you are also in the root terminal, so you don't have to also always type in sudo for everything. All right. We do this WLAN 0, all right, which is this here, okay, and then mode monitor, and here we go. No error messages, which is pretty great. Now we bring it up. iwconfig WLAN 0 up. Now I config again, and we are up. And if I do iwconfig, you can see here for this the mode is monitor. All right. If it was before it was I think it wasn't managed. Okay. Now it's monitor. So we can do some pretty awesome stuff with it. Now let's do something. If you just type in airodump G and type in the name, okay, hit enter, and as you see here we are good to go. So this is what we want. This is what we want to see. So that's pretty much it. You can, do what you want with your network adapters now, and yeah, that's nice. And also you should, don't forget to, before you should do this arrow dump, you should make sure that you're in monitor mode. And I hope this helps, right? Because this, I felt very happy when I did, and I wanted to share with anyone, who was having some problems or who was just, curious or wants to learn if you're into this. And that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna provide links in the description on some steps too. So if there's any problems, you can, reach out. I can try and help. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and happy hacking.